Hey girl, hey, volume 2 of Dear Matthew. Question number 1. Dear Matthew, who do you love more, Ariana or me? Love, AJ. Well, AJ, this is a hard question. Simply because I love one person and one person only. And that's me. No. Upon first interactions with you two, I was initially attracted to Aryan because I've always had a thing for darker skin tones, darker features, and Asians in general. But you were the first person to text me after I gave you both my number, and you carried on the conversation a little bit longer. So I'm kind of leaning towards you. Arian is pretty hot though, I'm not gonna lie. But you've also got abs of which I've seen on Facebook. And I haven't seen pictures of Arian's body on Facebook, so that's another +1 for you. Arian, if you're disappointed by this answer, maybe you should get to work on that. Text me more and upload pictures of your abs more often. And the fact of the matter is, you film videos. And that speaks to me since I do videos too. And you're a pretty damn good actor. Well, you both are. You're both pretty damn funny. I'm not gonna lie. So I guess I'll have to go with you, Jamers. I love you more. But when you guys come down, I might have to rethink that because I'll be seeing Ariana a lot more. Yeah, pull my hair. Is that good? Okay, great. All right. Dear Matthew, how old is Moo? Is Moo an indoor or an outdoor cat? Also, if you had to choose either to wear makeup every day for the rest of your life or not wearing makeup every day, which would you choose? Christina. Good questions, Christina. First question is, Moo is 9 years old and some change. I didn't realize that she was this old. She doesn't act like it, but when I look back at old pictures, I see her and she's... sorry, I blanked out for a second there. I thought maybe I wasn't recording this whole thing and I was going to be upset. I look back at old pictures and she's a baby. She's like this big. I'm like, Moo! And now I'm like, ow! So she's an indoor cat. She became an outdoor cat for a little while with my grandfather. It was good for him to get out and get some fresh air, and he used to go out there and watch her, and sometimes he'd come in and be like, God damn it, Matthew, the cat's still outside. I've got to go to the bathroom, watch her. So I'd have to go outside and wait for her, and I never wanted to stay outside and wait for her, so I'd always be like, Moo, come here, and I would get her to come in. I was bad like that. Excuse my language, that really was my grandfather, though. Now, the second question about wearing makeup for the rest of my life or never wearing it again is a question that I asked one of my friends, David, who's also been in one of my vlogs. And it's such a hard question. I like wearing makeup. I like what it does. I like the versatility of it. But I tell you what, I really love not wearing makeup too. Even though my skin doesn't look as nice when I don't wear it and I can't like, ooh, with my eyes as much. I really like being free and just being like, oh, whatever. And if I ever became a celebrity, I doubt I would become the type that had to wear makeup everywhere I went. I don't know. I just don't think that that would be something that I do. Who knows? We'll see. But it's just so hot in Alabama, and it's also humid, so I'm going to lean more towards I would not wear it ever again. I sure as hell would sell all the makeup that I got, though, and get some holla dollars from it, so I could, spend it on clothes and cute haircuts and try to look like more of a man. Dear Matthew, my ex and I dated for 8 months, and he broke up with me, and he called me these horrible names and accused me of cheating. I never cheated on him once, and 6 days later, he had another girlfriend, which I found out through his friend. 2 months into his breakup with his other friend, 2 months into the breakup, his other friend told me that the other girl went to visit him in Cali when we were dating. He's currently overseas serving the country, and he asked me to write him. I promised I would. Should I or not write? And that is from question 52. She didn't leave a name. Or he. I'm guessing it's a girl. So, here's the deal. Name calling sometimes seems like the right thing to do because it makes you feel better about yourself. Lord knows I do it all the time. But it's really a mechanism used by people who have to resort to the lowering of oneself in order to make themselves feel as though they've got you in a tight spot. So because he called, I don't know if that made any sense, but if he called you names and broke up with you, said that you were cheating, and you swear that you have not ever cheated, then that was just unnecessary on his part. Chances are that because it was so quickly after you guys broke up that he had another girlfriend, was really he was the one who was cheating on you, and he's trying to make you feel bad. And so I think a lot of times people put the blame of oneself on another person just to get them pissed off and to make them seem like less of the villain. And he's a man. He's the villain. He ain't no victim. So I would probably write him and tell him how you really feel. Dear bitch ass skank. And your ex-girlfriend too, or current girlfriend, whatever, what have you. I just wanted to let, I'm acting like I'm typing. I just wanted to let you know that I don't appreciate being called names. I know what I am and I know what I'm not. And I'm no longer your girlfriend. I never cheated on you. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your life knowing that you ruined what could have been the best of yours. Something along those lines. It doesn't have to be verbatim. Yeah, I would write him and it would be like a kiss off, like I'm doing much better, thanks, but no thanks, don't need your help kind of letter. Hope that helps. Dear Matthew, would you ever consider going on a reality television show like The Real World? Love, Classy Bug. Hey, Classy Bug, hey. Yes, I would actually consider going on a reality television show. It just depends on what type. I personally do not like watching them. I think they're annoying. I get sucked into them, unfortunately. Like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. I have a friend, Pamela, and she and her roommates all watch that, and then I always go over there and end up watching it, and I'm just like, oh my god, how could I do this? Filming and being on film is totally different than watching it. I don't mind making a butt out of myself and saying crazy things and just living my life and having the world film that. I don't know that I would want to watch it, but if other people found my life entertaining, then so be it. It would be great. I just wouldn't go on a dating show. I don't feel as though you can find love when you know that there's like a $10,000 catch to it. Love isn't about money, in my opinion. It's great to have, but it's unnecessary. Okay, dear Matthew, would you ever go and visit your MySpace, Facebook, YouTube fans and or be close friends with the fans you do meet? Great question from Caramel or Caramel Dancing Fan 08. Yes, I would actually go and meet MySpace, Facebook, YouTube fans, and I guess now Twitter. It just depends on what the circumstances are. I don't feel like I'm very prominent in the YouTube world anymore. I think 2 years ago I was a little bit higher up because of the boy wearing makeup thing, and I've kind of just been back and forth on this whole celeb thing. I'm not sure that I want to do it. Sometimes I do. I love meeting people, but if you do meet me in person and you say, hey, I recognized you off YouTube or something, I'll usually be like, oh Lord. And it's usually because I don't know what side of me they have seen. They could have been seeing me in an angry phase. They could have seen me doing makeup when I had just started and didn't know very much. They could see my vlogs. So I never know what angle of Matthew they are seeing. I like to tell them, you know, that was a long time ago, that was back then. Most of them don't ever have a problem. They're not like, hey, I recognize you from YouTube or anything like that. But I just like to tell people that I'm always changing. I'm always thinking of different things and ways to better myself. So the person that you see in the past may not be who you see in the present. So as long as you're okay with that, then I'm so good. And would I become friends with the fans I do meet? I will say that I do have a fan / friend named Becca, i.e. Glitter Girl. She is the sister of a close friend of mine, and her sister had me actually go and meet her for her birthday. She was a big fan of mine. She always got nervous whenever I would talk to her on the phone. So for her birthday, I actually went and met her. She was only 15 minutes away from my hometown. And that was really cool. In fact, I actually filmed the meeting process, but then I just didn't put it up because I look like caca, and I don't want people to like meet me when I look like caca, so. So she is still a friend of mine, and I talk to her on a regular basis, probably not as much as I need to. I did her makeup for either prom or homecoming. It was really fun. I did her hair too, and it looked great. So yeah, it's possible that I would become friends with them. Here's the thing though, I always like it better when people get to know me first and then find out that I have a YouTube page. When people know me as Matthew Francis, that is the YouTube person, and that's not who I try to project myself to be on a regular basis. Yes, I'm fun and exciting, and I do say, hey girl, hey, make good choices, but every now and again, it's nice to be a little bit more personal with people. So it just depends on if they're wanting the image of the, like, or if they want to be real and deep with me. Okay, that's the end of that portion. See you next time.